Hey fellas, Skeletoast here. And to celebrate the release of the Suicide Squad, I want to show you guys my custom DC minifigure series 2. I've been working on it for the past 3 months, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. I thought since the Suicide Squad releases today, I thought it'd be a fun inclusion as the first figure to be Peacemaker. He has a new mold for his helmet thing, with a chrome finish to it, and he comes with a revolver. From what I've seen in the trailers and stuff, John Cena seems like he does a really good job, and I'm excited to see the character on the big screen. One thing I almost forgot to mention is that he uses the Batman utility belt in yellow, and the Hero Woo armor in a light gray. The next figure in the series is a classic Dr. Fate. If you ask me, if DC ever makes a Series 2 to the DC CMF, then he needs to be in it. He has a new helmet mold, which captures its unique shape pretty good in LEGO form, I'd say. And his accessories are 2 unprinted Captain America shields in a transparent color. I have to say, he's honestly one of my favorites in the series. Also, his design is based off him from the LEGO Batman 3 game. I just think we need more figures from DC's still notable, but maybe not as well-known teams like the Justice Society or Justice League Dark, for example, with this character being in the first one. Honestly, I just want LEGO DC stuff again. So yeah, I'm really happy with how he turned out. The next figure in the series is Terry McGinnis, aka Batman Beyond. The figure comes with 2 new pieces, being his back glider, and his new Batman cowl being a mixture of the long and short ones. And his accessories are red batarang. Just a warning, I haven't seen the show, so I'm not entirely sure if the back glider's accurate, but I found an action figure with it, looking for reference images, and I thought it would be a really cool accessory, so I just gave it to him anyway. With his movie in production, I thought now would be a good time to make Black Adam. He uses the Widow's Peak hairpiece, he has a torn up cape, and his accessories are some blue lightning. He's another figure that I really think we need. Maybe with his movie coming out relatively soon, I think, we'll hopefully get him. As much as I liked his Rebirth outfit from the first series, I definitely think they should have put in classic Superman. This is based more on the classic Superman from the Injustice 2 mobile game. And his accessory is a micro build for the car that he's holding up in the Action Comics 1 cover. I know it's kinda weak, but that's all I could think of him that hasn't already been done. Nevertheless, I think the figure turned out pretty well. Another DC team that, if you ask me, needs more representation in LEGO form is the Justice League Dark. So, here's one of its more prominent members, ZATANNA, the Magician. She comes with a new hat and hair combo piece, and a magician wand as her accessory. I honestly think she was one of the funnest figures to make. While her design is simplistic, I really think it fits the character well, and I like how it turned out. Look out later in the series, because this may or may not be the only member of the Justice League Dark here, so yeah. This next figure was easily the longest one to make, but I like how it turned out. Like how the first series had a character from a popular comic run, being Joker from The Dark Knight Returns, I decided to make Wonder Woman from the Dark Knight's Death Metal comic. She has a new crown/hair mold piece, and her accessory is a chainsaw. She also comes with a new armor piece that represents the skulls on her shoulders. I wish I could have added the blue highlights to her hair and the chainsaw, but I am not sure how to yet, so yeah. I still really like how she turned out, and she's probably one of the most detailed in the series. This next figure is easily my favorite from the series, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. With that figure being Polka Dot Man, with his appearance from the Suicide Squad. We already got more of a classic version in the LEGO Batman movie sets, but that one was in a huge set, so I think in a nice affordable way to get the character would be cool. Especially with all the new fans that the Suicide Squad's gonna give him. I love the new design they gave Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad. It's like his classic outfit, but more realistic and tactical, I guess. And it looks really cool, actually. I wish I could have gave him helmet printing and change his arm printing, but on Mecha Bricks, you can't add printing to the helmet, and I'm not sure how you add arm printing, so. At the time I'm recording this, the movie hasn't come out yet, but I'm really excited to see him on the big screen when it does. You know how earlier how I hinted at another Justice League Dark member being in the series? Well, here he is, DEADMAN. His design might be a little too simplistic for the $5 price tag of a CMF, but I still think he's a really cool character we should get nonetheless. I know the D on his torso isn't entirely accurate, but it's the closest I got, so yeah, I still think it looks pretty good. And for his accessory, this is super unrealistic, but I decided to give him an alternate leg piece. As you can see, the leg piece shows off more of like the ghost side of him, because that's what he is, so yeah. His collar's a little big, but that's all Mecha Bricks had, so had to work with it, I guess. He's a really cool concept for a character, and I'd like to see him in LEGO form someday. He may seem like kind of a weird inclusion, but I really like how this next figure turned out. With that character being Hal Jordan as the White Lantern. If you're a DC fan, you may be wondering why I picked Hal Jordan to be the White Lantern instead of Kyle Rayner. The answer to that is, we just need Hal Jordan again. It's been since 2015, I think is the last time we got him, which for such a big character, we really should get him more often. I originally started with Kyle Rayner, but then I decided that Hal Jordan would just be a funner inclusion, personally. He uses the dog trainer hairpiece in a dark brown opposed to the original figure just using the normal short hairpiece in a dark brown. His accessory is a build for the White Lantern ring, which the build's the same as the last series, it's just spiced up to be the White Lantern ring. This next figure is a really well-known and well-liked character in a costume that some of you may not recognize, and it's Catwoman 0. You may be asking, Skeletoast, what comic is this from? This is actually her appearance from the pretty recent Batman Fortnite 0 Point comics. And, whether you love the game or hate it, you have to admit, this outfit is pretty cool. Her accessory is her pickaxe, which is used in the comic and the game, the grappling claw. Despite being a simplistic build, I think it looks pretty good. Almost forgot to mention it, but the grappling claw uses a new piece on top to represent the hook. In the last figure of the series, which is one that I think out of every DC character we definitely need in a figure, is Raven. I know we kind of got her, but that was in a LEGO Dimensions Fun Pack for her Teen Titans Go appearance. I mean just like an actual comic appearance. We got Starfire and Beast Boy a while back. Cyborg and Robin figures aren't all that rare, so why don't we finally get a Raven to complete the Teen Titans? Hey, we even have a figure for Deathstroke, which, aka Slade in the show, I guess, but yeah. I could not think of an accessory for her that hasn't already been done by other series or earlier in my series, but her accessory is a black gauntlet to represent some of her magic. Honestly, if you ask me, I think she should have been in the first series. And there we have it, my first ever CMF is finally done. This series probably could have came out a lot sooner, but like halfway through I decided to completely restart, because the figures didn't look all that good. And eventually I kept delaying it until eventually I decided, why don't I release it for the Suicide Squad? That'll be cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, because making it was a blast. It was tedious at times, but that was only at times. The majority of it was really fun. I'll just say this right now. Definitely expect more CMFs, but definitely don't expect like a schedule for them. It was nice just being able to take my time, and I think they looked the best they could be with my skill set. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, I'll see y'all later. Peace. Hey fellas, so that was the vid. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, you can leave a like if you want. Or sub. That'd be nice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.